So I live in a little farming community in Virginia. Nothing out here but cotton and peanuts and, well, apparently ghosts. The first time I realized I was seeing a ghost was when I saw this man walk from the Coke window to the beer window. I thought it was my coworker James fronting the cooler windows, only for James to come in from outside, as he had been walking the trash to the dumpster. I got kind of a cold pit in my stomach when I realized the person I saw wasn't technically there. A few times I was shocked a customer had managed to get in the store without the doorbell ringing, saying hello as is required by the company, only to check the security cameras beside my register and realize the floor was completely empty. So I began to be more cognizant of what I was seeing. The pattern happens like this. The man starts at the sodas, walks to the single beer window, then disappears. I started talking to him, because I'm mouthy. "You can't drink beer anymore, man, you're dead. You can think I'm crazy if you want, but my other coworker Sam has seen him too. I guess I saw him about 15 to 20 times in total. But one day, I saw him do something different. Instead of walking from the soda to the beer, he started at the beer window and started walking down the candy aisle toward the register, then disappeared. After that, I've never seen him again. So personally, I hope this means bro finally found his way out of the store. Rest in peace, my dead beer-drinking friend."
When I was 6 years old, my dad had passed away in a car crash on his way home from work. Before we got this news, I was sitting on our old couch watching SpongeBob. My mom was in the kitchen cooking dinner. The hallway was right next to the amusement center, and all the bedrooms were down that hallway. My dad came walking down the hallway, smiled at me. I said, "Hi, Daddy," and he came up and kissed me on my forehead and went to the kitchen. I remember thinking it was weird because I didn't see him come through the kitchen, which is where the front door is. Then my mom asked who I was talking to. Not even a half hour later, police were at our door and told us my father had been killed. I like to think he was saying goodbye.
My mom and I went camping in the woods of northern Wisconsin. When we arrived to the campground, we were the only people there, which was weird by itself, sure. Everything went semi-normal, until our tent filled to the brim with spiders and we ended up sleeping in the car. It was about 2-3 a.m. and I was wide awake because I was just restless and almost paranoid someone was out there in the woods. I was looking out the left rear window when I saw a large portal open. I couldn't believe my eyes, so I pinched and slapped myself to make sure I wasn't dreaming. I definitely wasn't. I could feel the pain. As I watched, the portal got larger and wider, about 7 or 8 feet tall. It was bluish green, almost like Rick and Morty, ironically. Immediately after this, I woke up my mom to see if she could see what I was seeing too. She did and freaked out a bit and said, "Don't move and be quiet." I saw one humanoid figure come out with a lantern. He looked around and then gestured to the others to come out. I would say 5 to 6 people came out, almost in an Amish Mennonite sort of clothing. They all had lanterns as well. They gathered around each other and seemed to talk. Then one by one, they all entered the woods in a single line. The first man to walk out of the portal was the one to go back in the portal. After he got in, the portal closed, and we watched the humanoids walk into the woods until we couldn't see their light anymore. My mom immediately started the car, and we left in complete silence, and silent the entire car ride back home to Illinois. Ever since then, both my mom and I have been an avid believer of the paranormal and aliens. I'm wondering if anyone has ever seen anything like this before or experienced it before, because I know this sounds absolutely insane, but I swear it happened.
Have you ever experienced something similar to the terrifying tales we shared today? Tell us your stories down in comments. We might share them in our videos too. See you in the next episode with new stories. Stay fine till then.